So how do you talk to leadership about doing the investment in data, but saying, but I don't expect you as leadership to have all the right informations there, enough information there to de-risk enough. But I tell you that this is now more and more than ever the job of your teams to help you de-risk that, to help set the visions of what it is, to help explore the personas and all these things.
Two things come to mind.
Mm.
Number one, how do you get the business's attention? How do I get the CEO and the C-suite really interested in what I can do with data and analytics? And that starts by making sure I really understand how the organization creates value. How do they make money? Right? I like to say that no executive I've ever talked to gives a shit about the three V's of big data. Volume, variety, velocity, they don't care. They want the four M's of big data. Make me more money. Right? So let's figure out where the organization, how they make money. By the way, and the term value is a more appropriate term than money, because we're starting to see organizations take a more holistic look at the word value, right? It's not just financial value, it's also operational, customer, environmental, society. There's all kinds of variables of value, and we want to define all those areas. So the first place to start is you need to start with, how does the organization create value? And that takes some legwork. That takes working with the executive team. Not the data science team isn't going to tell you how they make value. It's going to be the executives saying, well, we make value by providing the customers, delighting our customers, releasing new products that really build, blah, blah, blah. They know how they make values, right? So that's the first starting point. You're spot on. You got to start where the organization believes, or executives believe, they drive value. Your second point's trickier, though. That's a conversation you can have. You've got to be willing to engage with executives and drive that conversation. I think I love doing that. I always think it's interesting is to watch the organization bat around how they define value, because most executives aren't clear on it. So again, I love that process. I love throwing ambiguity into a situation and watch people's heads blow up and then come back around, right? But the second part of the question was really hard. How do you create an environment of continuous learning and adapting? Right? You're spot on. We're going to make a lot of small decisions that are going to be wrong, and they're only wrong if we don't learn from the decisions.